My boyka, my boyka, my boyka. Peace. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to check out the audio. Make sure that things haven't been switched. Let me see. I can do it this way. Let me see. I think I'm good. I just want to see if you guys are hearing me good. You know what I'm saying? No interruptions. Facebook takes a minute, bro, to hanging out again. So yeah, Facebook takes a minute to to show up. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Hmm. Yeah, let me see. Oh, how the audio is coming out on Facebook. I think it's ready now. Yeah, it takes a minute. It's like a delay. It's a delay. So I'm on here. Yeah. Oh, I think it's perfect. I think the audio is good. Great. Let's get started. All right, give me a second. Let's get started. Let me turn that off. Let's do the introduction, okay? My boyka and welcome. Bienvenido. Rahubat. Yes, peace. It is 3:32 here in the East Coast. And it's a beautiful day. Um Rahubat. Wepa kenepa. Oh, Hansu. I miss you, brother. I miss you. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting discussion. I'm gonna put the link here. I'm gonna try to always put the link and see if anybody wants to come on. You're much welcome to chime in and come on. Let me see how I can also. I could put it on the Facebook also. And how would I do that? Let me see. I will have to go back here and Gmail. Yeah, I will have to grab it, pin it. So let me just do a couple of things here while I get things started. Yeah, interesting topic, dating and stuff like that. Because I've been on a couple of sites. What's going on? Nitosha Burham. Nice. What's going on? Just give me a second, and I will get back to you. I wanna put the link on the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I want to put the link on the Facebook. Okay, because anybody wants to come in, chime in. When you come in, and I don't know you personally, I do expect you to put on your camera. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can see your face. Make sure that you know what I'm saying. I also, I'm gonna keep you backstage for a while. Make sure that because experiences with not me personally, but I've seen some podcasts with some trolls and then things. They bombard you with porn and all type of stuff, and I don't want to be I don't subscribe to that shit. So let's see. I am looking for Let me see. I'm looking for. Oh yeah, here. Join me on StreamYard. Okay. So what I gotta do? I'm going to take this right. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, no, no, wrong thing I did. Man, you press the wrong button, and then next thing you know, let me see. Okay, let me see. Here we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, here, copy URL. Beautiful. Now we can do this the right way. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, come on. Bro, I'm on my phone and to be navigating the phone is a trip. It's a trip. It's a trip. It's a trip. So I got to go back here. Let me see if I can find it here. Find it here. Find it here. Here it goes. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me, folks. We're getting there. So I'm going to put the link on the Facebook. And excuse me also because I do have my my granddaughter, my son here watching her, and I can hear her. That's the StreamYard right there. That's the link on the Facebook. You got the link over here on Facebook and on YouTube. Okay, so we got that out of the way. So give me a second. I'll come into the camera. So just give me a second. I don't like to do this. Yeah. Hold on a second. We're going to talk about dating. We're going to talk about a lot of things, keep it respectful and things about sex and stuff like that. So, yeah. Hey, peace and blessings, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, man. It's a beautiful day today. You know what I'm saying? I have, I went to the store. I got some good sun. I got some water. And I went and got me a watermelon. It's important. You know what I'm saying? Diet is important. In a few, maybe I'll grab the book. That, as a matter of fact, my brother Hansu, Alex Rivera, he sent me a great book. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reading it. Man, I don't like to be cut off like that, but hey, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh man. Let me see if I can do it like this without showing too much of this mess back here. I haven't put on my green screen yet, but that's coming. So yeah, dating and relationships. And I'm not an expert at that, but I could tell you this: when I've been in a relationship for 34 years with the same woman, my partner, almost what is it? What? Oh, 30 something years, and 4 children. She birthed 4 children, and we got grandchildren and stuff. And sometimes you got to give people space, and they fall apart. You know what I'm saying? I still care for her. I still love her. I ask her for forgiveness all the time because we weren't perfect. No relationship is perfect at all. And the way that people survive is because they learn about forgiveness. And it doesn't mean you should take advantage of that also. You know what I'm saying? Do things and then thinking that you're going to be forgiven, like go to the confession box and be forgiven and stuff like that. When you ask for forgiveness, it's because you learn from your mistakes, and now you can rectify that. You're not going to fall for those same mistakes, and that's what forgiveness. It's not about asking; it's living forgiveness. That's the way I view it. It's living forgiveness, and that's very important. You know what I'm saying? You don't forget, but you forgive, and you move on. So I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? It takes some used to, because you get used to a person, and sometimes when that's cut off, that creates a grief, a loss, a grief. You don't realize it till later on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not so broken, to be honest with you, because my first strength and my first love or caring is my mother, and then also natural nature, what they call the most high frequency. We're all primordial beings, and we all, that's the first, that's what they call the most high frequency. And then my mother, you know what I'm saying? That's my first love. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that nurture and care for me. So it's not that I'm a broken man at all. You can't, you're not broken. It's just that you learn from these experience. We were young. I was 23 years old. I was a 23-year-old virgin, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? 23 years old. I mean, I had girlfriends since I was 11 years old, and the typical thing, petting and even oral, revealing I'm being vulnerable here and having, oral sex and stuff. But actual penetration didn't happen to about I was 23 years old with the same woman that birthed my 4 children. So there is a connection there. Sometimes, it's you have to wrestle sometimes with these emotions and feelings, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you focus and you concentrate, well, my first love is my mother, and then the most high in nature. And I'm still young, you know what I'm saying? I'm 60 years old. I'm living my second curve. Let me tell you something, right? Who's this? Okay. Let me tell you something. Just now when I was coming from the store, right? I was walking, and then there was a car that came on, and they wouldn't let me pass. But when I look at the car, I see this beautiful girl with the red hair, but she's playing reggaeton music. So I start dancing. Hey, oh yeah, yeah. And then she's like, oh, pull up, stop there, smile at me, eye contact, smile at me, and then we were, kicking it a little bit, and I was telling her, yeah, yeah, you look so beautiful. I can see you now. I'm saying driving and all that wind hitting your beautiful hair. Wow, bless you. Have a wonderful day. And then I told her, "Es que no me dice papi, me dicen tío Silos." Okay, that made her smile. So I still got it. I think so. I think that I still have that you got to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? I still can go to clubs and I don't think I'm unattractive, and I don't think I'm so attractive. I'm the wow, I don't think that women are gonna fall over you. But when they, if you be yourself and they meet you, you're for real. You captivate their mind. You share things that they don't hear, something new they don't hear, but it's respectful, and they're like, wow, you're interesting. I can hang out with you. We can go to a park. We could talk about metaphysics. You'd be surprised about how a lot of women are interested in learning about spirituality, metaphysics, and conversations like that. Also, that site I was telling you about, that I was wanted to stream, that I'm trying to learn about, that streaming thing. It's a dating site. And not that I want to date. I'm not looking for no relationship to get married. And I'm not looking for any of that. It's just that this is a new era, and I'm trying to reach out and communicate with people. And also, I want to be able to share that with my sons, because I got one of my sons. He doesn't speak a lot, and he says, "Man, I have a problem communicating with women." And I always tell him, "Just Poppy, just be yourself. What you gonna talk about?" So we talk about different subjects. I talk about different subjects. Read, be interesting, but be yourself. Be interesting to yourself, and at the same time, you share that. Women appreciate that. But he's not too much of a speaker. But then, okay, you're not too much of a speaker, but it's about communication, because a woman want to know where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? You have to at one time speak, and then when it comes to a time, shut up, and it's about action. You know what I'm saying? And I was the type, to be honest with you, that I spoke a lot, and I could see in the women's faces like, stop talking and just grab me and kiss me. You know what I'm saying? You could read that, and that's when you shift that. And then my other son, he's wrestling with a couple of physicality. This girl, okay, Daniela, hold on 1 second. Who is it? Yeah, sorry about that. I tell you, this 2 year old, wow, man, this girl is wild. She banging on the door, and then I tell my son, yo, grab her. And then my grandson comes from school. I tell him, yo, change your clothes, get settled down, and just hold on to your sisters while I'm here live. I need a break. I need a break. It's a lot. So we're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't want to be like that, with my family. But I think it's a little unfair when you're 60 years old, and it teaches patience. You know what I'm saying? It teaches maternity and patience. So that's how I look at it. That's how I deal with it. But it gets to be a little overburdened when you're 60 years old and you have to care for um, a 2 year old. You know what I'm saying? You know. But it's just get crazy. It gets crazy. But anyway, as far as dating, I tell you, this site, and I did it because I wanted to learn. They do lives. They do live on Meet Me and POF, which is Plenty of Fish. Also Meet Me. It's like interconnected. You know what I'm saying? So I got on there, did a profile, and like I said, I don't want to. I'm not there for a relationship. I'm not there. I'm just there for friendship and conversations. And I see, this new, the generation, because excuse me one second. On the profile it says I'm 60 years old. So I get a lot of matches and stuff like that. I'm 52 years old, so. But then when you go on the live stuff, they're like 40, 35, 40, 45. Man, and and some even younger, like 37 with kids. And I'm like, wow, the stuff, it's interesting. I love the feminine energy. It's crazy, the character and personality. You got all types. You got this guy got this one chick from Brazil. Check this out. You got one chick from Brazil. This girl from Brazil, very pretty, but she's gothic. With an piercings and tattoos and playing gothic music. And see, it's crazy. She's on live stream, and they be streaming for hours and hours, and she's on there and then talking. Then you got those that just stares into the camera, the stream, and they're like, and so you chat something, you write, you could chat while they're there, and they just like, and then if they have a friend, somebody that they want to rock with on the live also, because you could bring them in, they start like, look at him, to the friend, or to like when you chatting. Look at him. He's trolling. He's trolling. Who gives a fuck? Who are you? I'm like, why you gotta be like that? Not all of them, but some of them. The one that gets it like that, I'm like, you're bipolar, you're psychotic, because you invited me into the chat to speak, and I favored you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see what kind of conversation is going on. Just to be up on things, you see how they engage. But it's strange because this is all on the internet. See, I come from the era where it was live, you know what I'm saying, personal, on the block, right? See a girl you like, or in school, in high school, junior high school, and high school. So see a girl you like, you approach her, and you get to communicate. You know what I'm saying? You vibe off each other. It was different. It was a personal thing. And then the phone thing came on. You call them on the phone and you chat and you converse. It was different, more personal. Now with this internet stuff, well, I understand a lot of them do it for streaming, and they do it to monetary gain. They lend out their personality. They get makeup, and they decorate the room, and you know what I'm saying, and it's like a streaming thing. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting. But I do it, like, again, to experience and experimentation, because I'll be writing things to see if that clicks, if it's corny or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's developing that skill. But yeah, you got those that were just there, and they bipolar. You know what I'm saying? Then you got those that get on the streaming, right? So, you get the alert, you get on the stream, and then they have a friend, another guy that they want to be all, and then it's like it's crazy. It's like the cliquish type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Then you got some very professional streamers. Girls that they know what they're doing, and a lot of guys out there gift them. And when they gift them, they get paid, and a lot of these get a nice check for doing that, and they get to a point where they become actually administrators in there. They hold challenges. They're having an auction. It's online dating is so, I don't know, it's so strange to me. You know what I'm saying? So strange. So back in the days, when you get older and you go to the club, the club scene, so when you go to a club, the club scene is more like a breeding ground. You know what I'm saying? It's a pool, a breeding ground. And when I say this, when people want to go to the club, it's because they want to hook up. I don't care. Unless you go to the club, and we used to go salsa club, and it was to hook up, but then you had couples there that met. And I met in New York. I remember I met a couple that were married for almost 50 years. They met at a club in the old days, in the 50s. They were married for 50 years, and they still visit the club and dance salsa. Very cute. You know what I'm saying? So I saw that, that was their connection. You know what I'm saying? The dancing of the salsa, going to these clubs and dancing salsa. I think that was really nice. They continue, very happy couple. They continue a relationship like that. But yeah, the clubs was a place to hook up. And then in New York, Orchard Beach was a place to hook up. I don't care what you say. Some people go out there, sunbathe and go with the family and picnic. But if you're single, you're on the boardwalk. The boardwalk was a hookup place. I don't care what anybody say. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to flash, put on your bikini, you know what I'm saying? And show you, show something. And the guys were just sitting on the boardwalk, you know what I'm saying? With their physique and just sitting there in the boardwalk and waiting for the women to come and give them that eye contact so they can, So yeah, it was Orchard Beach. Some of the beaches, especially in the boardwalk, Orchard Beach, that was a hookup place. That was a hookup. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Personally, that was a hookup place. And some parks, hookup. You know what I'm saying? Some women, I you got to be careful, man. I know some women. It's nice to take a walk, and you could tell when a woman is just walking for her fitness, and also you can get paid for walking when you have a Fitbit. You join one of them apps, and they pay you for walking. You know what I'm saying? And you can accumulate points and gift cards. Because I used to work at a company where a Fitbit company, and we used to send them gift cards like $50, even $200. Walmart, $200 of a gift card that they were earn. You know what I'm saying? So for walking, so I understand that if you're walking, but then there's women that walk, hook up. They want to attract attention. It's like walking the strip. That's what and I'm not saying they're prostitutes or prostitute or anything, but that's a tradition for later on prostitute walk the strips. So a lot of women don't, they want to hook up. They're single and they want to go and walk out there and show their body, and do those things. And I think it's a little dangerous. You know what I'm saying? If you have it under control, it's a little dangerous. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to walk, you walk your block, but people and whatever. But when you start walking in busy streets, and you start walking, expect a car to stop. Hey, girl, what are you doing? You want to go for a ride? I got this. Come on, come for me. You know what I'm saying? It's a hookup. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and that's people that just don't want a relationship, and that's people that just want to have fun and just want to have casual sex. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be careful with that. Especially all the disease, because a lot of you get targeted. You get targeted. Now what they're talking about, this pox, I'm saying, I don't want to say because I don't know if the algorithm would ban that. But yeah, now they got this new disease, I'm saying, out there, and it's targeting. Oh my God, this girl. Hold up. So they have that going on. So you have to be careful. Careful. I think the best sex you can have is an intimate. You know what I'm saying? With somebody, but you're intimate. Sex is sacred. I mean, that's a practice. Sex is a sacred. It should be. You have to. There's a big responsibility that comes with that. A huge responsibility, and I think that in the school systems and in civilization society, they're not teaching that. So they're not teaching that at all. That it's a huge responsibility. I mean, you got to get into genetic kiss. You share certain genetics. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with my son, to keep it real, yesterday about. I tell him, women have to be extra careful when they have, those sexual relationship with different men. So they have to realize one thing, that you take on the genetics of these men. And then what happens is these genetics, personality, character could be at odds with another man that you're taking, and it creates that, oh boy, you have, there's a way, I think there's a way to cleanse that. So you have to figure out, how do I cleanse this? How do I cleanse this? There are women that are up on that. They know how to cleanse the mind, the soul, and even their body, and knowing what to do to cleanse it. Men, yeah, they can take in a woman's character and personality, but not as strong as a woman, because a man ejaculates. He ejaculates. It flows out. But still, if kissing is involved, and or cunnilingus, all that stuff is involved, he's taking in the genetics of that woman. Oh yeah, yes he is. And even if the woman if you use rubber and you use certain protection, the man, you tell the man to use rubber and stuff like that, still, if he kisses you, and still, there's still genetic material being deposited. And that you learn that in forensic science, that they can tell who's been in the room, because you're constantly depositing DNA material even around you, your neighborhood, your room, your house. You know what I'm saying? It comes out the pore, it comes out the scent, that yeah, you're depositing that. So that's another science, that's forensic science. So we have to be very, very conscious of that. You know what I'm saying? That's why in some cultures, the women do not touch or be in the same room as certain stranger men, only family, because they know that this can happen. But it's not to be like, oh, protective. Oh no, I can't. I gotta isolate myself. No. There are ways that you can, protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you have a strong mind, there are ways for you to protect yourself. For one, be yourself, know your true character, personality, and be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And know that this thought that's come. No. That's not me. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? You have to be very discerned. You have to discern that, up on that. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned that even with the relationship I was with, and the character that I took in, you know what I'm saying, from my, my ex-partner. Although she's still my partner because we got kids, but she's my, my ex. In other words, we don't have that relationship anymore, intimate relationship. And so I have to be careful to say, man, I have to catch myself. I can't, certain things that she was used to doing, her character kind of fuses with my character. I have to be like, nah. That's not me. No, that's not me at all. And I got caught out there a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? I did, people are imperfect, you know what I'm saying? I've done things, but I have other relationships, you know what I'm saying? After it got to a point where I seen that the relationship wasn't that intimate between me and her anymore. And some things happens. And then I started outside of that relationship, meeting other women and engaging, in sex and stuff like that. I had to watch that, you know what I'm saying? Very, very much. I had to watch that. Give me a second, y'all. But yeah. So relationships can be very, very. I always tell, I've learned that, like with marriages or relationship, you have to always be creative. You have to work at it. It's not going to go on autopilot. Forget about that. Who's in here? My eyes are shut. Amor, cariño. You have to work. Uh, Always be creative. Always be creative. You cannot take a relationship. It does not go on or what they call autopilot. No, no. It's something that has to be constantly worked on. You know what I'm saying? The interest. Like if something simple, like, okay, honey, let's decorate this room different. Let's or go out shopping. Oh, what do you think about this table? This could go perfect over here. Change your environment, or say, hey, listen, we never been to a jazz club. I took my ex-man, matter of fact, to Latin Quarters and Universal Studios one time, and she never experienced that. I took her to a jazz. We went to see the Papines. It was a Latin Quarters, and the Papines was in town. They were performing a rumba. She enjoyed it because we had a nice table. Got her some drinks. We had some food because they sell food there, some finger foods. And then we watched this performance. It was very, very, very interesting. Also, when I first met my ex-wife, I took her to the ferry in Staten Island. She never been to the ferry. And I was like, what? Never been on she's from New York, born and raised in the Bronx, and even worked in Manhattan. When I met her, she was working in Manhattan on 40-something streets on the Lawyers, and never been to the ferry. That's the ferry, is that boat that goes to Staten Island, and you see the Statue of Liberty. Bro, she was like, wow, she said, I never experienced. I'm like, wow, you see, things like that help the relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I know that she likes to take walks in parks and stuff like that. So we've been a lot to botanical gardens and stuff like that, looking at flowers. Those were the good old days. You know what I'm saying? Also walking around Fifth Avenue, just adventure, because some women like to be adventurous and like to go out, experience different things. Not all women. See, some women like to just stay home and cuddle, watch a movie, make some popcorn, sit home and cuddle, put the blankets over, and let's watch a great movie, even a romantic, a chick movie. I'm down for that. I can do both. I could be adventurous. I can go here, the park, the club. I'll see a movie, a play. You know what I'm saying? A performance, and I love staying home and cuddling. Oh my! But you see, my ex-wife, boom, no. I used to like have a big television with coming out of the amps, so it was like a theater, and we used to sit down and watch a movie and stuff like that. But that thing about throwing the blanket and cuddling, no. My granddaughter's going off, yo. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on this, man. This is terrible. Maybe I should let them handle it, right? Let me see. I don't know. But yeah, and if you're gonna have a friend, I like to do that also, and now that my aunt is here, I apologize, because when I went down to West Palm Beach, when I went to the performance, I was going through something, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really there mentally and also physically, and because it was the first time I went out even to play. And so, but I learned my lessons. I like friendship. I like to, spend time, with a friend. You know what I'm saying? Not have a relationship, just have a friend, spend time, laugh. You know what I'm saying? Hug, dance. Do things like that. You know what I'm saying? Not with anything, and not anything in mind. You know what I'm saying? When things are gonna happen, y'all, it's gonna happen, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, some men like aggressive women, take charge, come here, blah, blah. And some women like aggressive men, like manly. I like both, I like a woman to show her be aggressive, and then I like to be aggressive. I like to tuggle back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That's tuggling back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You show me your control. You show me what you got. You show me what you want, blah, blah, and then I show you how I can manhandle you. Yes, manhandle you and stuff like that. And listen, and I'm just, just for what they call shits and giggles, right? What was it? No, yeah, if you donate, feel we offering. That's my cash app. You know what I'm saying? You want to support. Because I want to do some things. I want to do some things, you know what I'm saying? I do spend money on this. I want to do some more stream. And again, this is my email. That's my email. Critique, evaluate, give me some ideas. Critique, evaluate, give me some ideas what you want. Because I think in the next couple of podcasts, being that I need to gain weight and I need to pay attention to my health a little bit, and so I'm reading this book. I think that I might share that as I'm going along. Share it and tell me what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you think about it. You know. So that's that. You know. Let me see something here. I don't have my my glasses on, but I don't want to put my glasses on. Yeah, put some music in the background. So yeah, it's interesting. Them dating. Oh man. But I tell you, I love the feminine energy, but it's so different. Some women, you can see the difference, and even in men too. You know what I'm saying? You see the difference of women are so. I mean, they're beautiful. I love the character. I have little girls, and I see their character and personality. They're just crazy women. I like to be around women because they freaking crazy. When they get together, they know how to have fun. They know how to have fun. Those that are social with each other, I have cousins like that. Bro, they know how to have fun. Yeah, boy, I like that. I like to have fun too. Like that girl, I told you, she stopped. Redhead girl, I think she's Panamanian because I think I've seen her before. She stopped when I started dancing. We were talking, you know, I was kicking, you know, telling her, hey, but, you know, tirándole flores, like they call it, throwing her flowers. And like I told her, es que no me dicen papi, me dicen tío Silos. Es que no me dicen papi, me dicen tío Silos. So I tell you decide. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, if you don't call me papi, then you call me Uncle Silos. Huh? I'll be your friend. Be my friend. Would you be my friend? Huh? Would you be my friend? You know. Well, anyway, listen. I think that I'm gonna step out of this room and it's gonna be chaos. This little girl tears everything apart. I mean, she throws, and I try to teach her, you know, this is your room, you know, take your, and her mother is not gonna be here. She's doing a double. I reach out, a brother reached out to me, you know, want me to go play. He's got a 5th anniversary in South Carolina, and they do a DJ support me. Very nice with the Lofi DJ. The 5th anniversary. Shout out to Abdul Latif and his business out there. Hadiya's Emporium, Hadiyah Dreams in South Carolina. And I'm gonna see if I can make it. I definitely would like to, you know. But my daughter gets home at 10. See if after that, if you want to pick me up, take me to the hotel, and then tomorrow I'll bring my bongos and I'm gonna stream and go in. Hold up a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this stream. My granddaughter's going schizo over here, so I'm gonna have to leave it. And so anyway, I'll try to do look at her. You see, hear that? I'll try to do a part 2. Okay.